Muy buenas, gente, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? Estamos aquí en Juego de Tronos, estamos ya en el episodio 4, lo vamos a empezar ahora mismo, capítulo 9 creo, si no me equivoco, de la serie. Y bueno, estamos por la mitad del juego, hemos hecho el episodio 1, 2, 3, vamos a empezar el 4 y nos quedaría el 5 y el 6, con lo cual la mitad justito. Dicen que este capítulo es un poco flojo comparado con los demás, pero los dos últimos que nos quedan sí que son muy buenos, eso dice todo el mundo. Y tengo ganas de llegar, así que vamos a ver el episodio 4 cuanto antes. Y a ver qué nos espera aquí. Tengo ganitas, ya de llegar al episodio 5 y 6.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
Vamos a ver qué tal. Mira, la voz de Tyrion.
My father is planning to make a move
Me
against
cuesta
your
creer
family.
que este sea flojo
He
con
knows
todo lo que
all
está
your
pasando, pero bueno.
weaknesses, all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings.
My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
I hope I didn't make a mistake in trusting you.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore, you're not still marrying into this wretched family.
I'm sorry. I'm going to tell Father the betrothal is off.
A mí no me dijo
It's a
eso.
long journey to Marine on foot.
Marie?
A mí eso no me lo dijo.
Shit.
Me dijo que no sabía.
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
Y eso tampoco.
Are you gonna be a
Qué
good
bien
little
funciona, ¿no?
bastard?
Esto.
Learn your lesson and stay down.
Yo no entiendo
Be
nada.
Lord, Roderick. So long as we all know who holds the reins here.
The Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I?
A ver cómo acaba esto.
You bled him at first, like a pig.
No. Esto me está tocando mucho los huevos, quiero decir. ¿Cómo puede el juego cogerte unas putas decisiones distintas a las otras, tío? O sea, es que es lamentable, macho. O sea, yo elijo mis putas decisiones durante todo el juego y ahora me las cambia porque él le sale los cojones. Es que esto es muy fuerte. Le tiré por el vacío, tío, y ahora sale aquí como que lo hubiesen apuñalado. No, no me gusta esto. No me gusta esto, gente. No me gusta, o sea, no me gusta, simplemente no me gusta. No me gusta, me parece horrible que el juego haga esto. O sea, ¿para qué coño estoy jugando yo entonces? ¿Me entendéis? O sea, ¿para qué? Me cago en su puta madre. Cambiar guardado. Esto no tiene sentido ninguno. Vamos a ver. Reiniciar, rebobinar. ¿Cómo va esto? Pero claro, yo aquí elegiría... Tendría que volver a jugarlo. Qué mal, tío. Qué mal, qué feo, qué puta mierda. Lo digo en serio, Porque no tiene sentido, ¿me entendéis? O sea, yo a este tío le he matado, le he tirado por el puto barranco. ¿Por qué empieza el episodio este así? ¿Por qué está bugueado, tío? Pero es que ya me pasó en el episodio 3, gente, ya lo sabéis. Pues nada, nos vamos a comer el juego así, gente. ¿Qué queréis que os diga? ¿Qué le hago yo? ¿Sabéis lo que te quiero decir? O sea, es que no entiendo por qué pasa esto. En fin, esto es lamentable. Lamentable, O sea, me parece fatal. Fatal, muy mal. Espero que no sea por la traducción, no creo, pero no debería. Pero horrible esto, tío. Mira, por ejemplo, esta decisión. Están quemando al notas este. Porque se lo han encontrado arriba, ¿vale? y lo están quemando, porque ya sabéis que si no lo queman, pues pasa lo que pasa, que se convierte en un caminante. Yo, por ejemplo, le he pegado una puta patada y le he mandado fuera. Entonces, a lo mejor, que no lo sé, nos lo encontramos allí fuera convertido en caminante blanco, tío. Y molaría muchísimo más, no que le queman aquí. O sea, es que lo que quiero decir es, ¿por qué me tienen que cambiar las putas decisiones, tío? Esto es una mierda. Y a mí me han arrestado. Bueno, que me iban a arrestar igualmente, porque lo creo. Esto es acojonante, macho. Vaya puta mierda. A ver, gente, os lo digo de verdad. Esto me está jodiendo mucho, ¿eh? Me está tocando mucho los huevos. Porque es que ya van varias decisiones que hace lo que quiere el juego. Y no lo entiendo. La partida guardada, o sea, se la pasa por el forro de los cojones. Y no estoy haciendo nada mal porque esto lleva guardado automático. Yo no tengo que hacer absolutamente nada. Ni guardar en un sitio, ni en otro, ni nada. Lo que quiero decir, no voy a dejar la serie porque evidentemente quiero que la veáis, pero que sepáis que esto es una mierda inmensa. O sea, yo no puedo hacer otra cosa. O sea, nada, tendría que rejugarlo y aún rejugando el episodio, no estoy seguro de si llegaría a ser lo mismo. Porque es que lo estáis viendo, o sea, no sé, no tengo ni idea de lo que pasa, lo siento mucho, pero bueno, vamos a seguir, vamos a jugar, intentaré a mi manera, como siempre, pero si no me guardo las decisiones, al final el juego va a hacer lo que le haga las pelotas, como estáis viendo. Entonces, bueno, ¿qué queréis que le haga yo? Pues nada, seguir jugando, punto.
Seems Britt found out too. Now they all see it. What sort of brother you really are.
Britt was the killer, and worse. He got what was coming to him.
And you made sure he got it, didn't you? Struck him down, then left him to die. You tried to lie about what you did to get here, but we both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
You won't execute me. With Mance Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men, loyal men, not brother killers. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Garrett did to Britt last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. I saw everything.
Yeah, he was there.
Then go on. What did you see, boy?
Voy a defendernos.
It wasn't Garrett's fault. We were on watch when Britt just attacked him. Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something. Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for some reason I can't fathom.
That's impossible. Finn can't stand me. Because you're a fucking squire who thinks you're better than everyone.
Enough! Garrett killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go. I knew it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
Frostfinger. What's to be done with him? We're heading to Crusters.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
Garrett. I know you hated Britt, but this... What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Crusters. But there's no coming back from this.
This isn't right. Britt's the murderer. Frostfinger has this all wrong.
Yet Britt's the one who's dead. You knew what your vows meant when you took the...
But John...
I'm sorry, Garrett. There's nothing more I can do. We're down a man, so keep your eyes open. Now let's move.
Seems even your mother's abandoned you. Won't be alone for long, though. The Axeman will find you soon enough.
Qué pedazo de mierda, tío. Ay, Dios. Estas cosas me dan un por culo que no veas. Es que no puedo hacer nada, tío. Ya me pasó antes, en el otro episodio. Y dije, bueno, me da igual, mira, no son decisiones. Pero estas sí son decisiones importantes, joder. Es que no tiene sentido, macho. O sea, ¿cómo coño se pueden cambiar las putas partidas guardadas? O sea, no entiendo. Es que ni siquiera tengo dos, tengo una, se acabó. Todas las demás las borré antes de empezar el juego. Vamos a ver la serie como quiere el juego que la veamos, gente. No como yo la quiero jugar, es lo que hay. No puedo hacer otra cosa. Bueno, a ver. Hijos del invierno. Episodio 4. De todas maneras, que digan que este episodio es el más flojete con la que se está montando, ¿no? Porque está todo bastante ahora turbio, ¿eh? Todo, absolutamente todo. No sé, me parece un poco raro. Estos son los Inmaculados. De Calesi.
Do you know how many men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons? Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different.
Ahora esta tía está quemada, ¿la veis?
You don't want to see what I do to liars. Especially those who seek to waste my time.
Then maybe you should get to know me better. I'm not like those other men.
You sure look like the rest of them. Covered in dirt.
¿Veis el brazo de esta tía? Quemado entero. Y el dragón no le quemó a ella, porque yo la salvé. Quemó a su tío. Pero bueno, lo de siempre. Vaya pedazo de mierda, tío.
Oh, shit.
Are you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before. Your reaction says otherwise. Visceron. It's all right.
He's much smaller than the other one.
Would you like to touch him? Go ahead. Unless you are afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
Not a good idea, sir.
I'm inclined to agree with her on this one.
Oh, fuck!
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you? You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before. I'm going to need more than that.
My friend has the burns to prove it. It's likely to leave a scar.
Your dragon did this.
Well, he wouldn't. You must have tried to fight him. What have you done to him? If you've hurt him...
Hurt him?
He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him. He is not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
Oh, a child who can breathe fire on whoever he likes.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself.
So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared?
Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here? You offer me nothing but lies. To what end? You want gold? A title? My undying gratitude? What do you want from me, Asher Forrester?
I don't want your money. I just need your help.
Help very often means money.
My family is depending on me. I have to find an army.
An army?
If you could spare some of your sellswords.
Please, if...
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Marine. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
We both want the same thing here. To liberate Marine, to see you take the Iron Throne. That's what I want too.
If you really believe that, you'll understand why I cannot help you.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Marine. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Marine and free all the slaves yourself, you have nothing more to offer me, Croft. You may leave. That's
But
it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
Beskar knows the city better than anyone, Your Grace.
What the hell, Asher?
Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Marine for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons? Guide them into Marine?
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
We'll help you free the city. If you'll just consider what I've asked.
We can talk about that after the slaves have been released from their chains. I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here. If I find you've lied or put my men in danger...
I understand.
Good. Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long night.
Ahí se queda.
I told you I didn't want to go back to Marine. What the hell was that?
Oh, quit your complaining, Beskar. It won't be that bad.
You don't know that.
Beskar.
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Long time since we had a piss bucket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher. Nail! We got 2 more.
A ver, ¿dónde vamos? Iron Wrath. Coño, ya estoy pegando pagazos. Ya no tiene brazo, ¿verdad?
Curse this bloody leg! It's not your leg that's the problem, Roderick. You've got to be practical. You want to take Griff down next time? You want to stop lying in the mud and letting people walk all over you?
You're speaking to your lord, Sir Royland.
He can fight his own battles.
You know why he had to stay down.
Even so, it set a precedent.
Is all this talking supposed to help?
You can't just fight through the pain. You need to try something different. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected.
Like what?
I'll show you. Come at me. bring your opponent down to your level. When I attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
Roderick!
Dame otra.
Let's try it again.
Almost.
Esa sí me ha salido bien.
Again.
Ahora sí.
Ha! Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me. Oh.
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Elena.
Coño.
She insisted on seeing you immediately.
Esta tía, que en esta partida ha dicho que va a cancelar el compromiso, cuando en la otra no dijo eso, no sé si lo recordáis. Se quedó en plan que no sabía qué hacer, que es bastante distinto, pero bueno, en fin. Es lo que...
Lady Elena, I'm sorry to hear we won't be sisters.
Talia. Roderick.
¿Que tu nuevo novio?
Can I speak with you? Privately. You remember my little brother?
Quiver. Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
I've missed you, Elena.
I've missed you too. Truth be told, you're the only one I can turn to. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father Griff had subdued you, and
that my sister would make a fine reward.
as if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean?
He demanded I marry his son, Griff.
What?
Lord threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, we'd be slaughtered along with you.
Joder.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
I still can't believe Father agreed to it.
Griff sits in my great hall and acts like the king of bloody Westeros. You can't marry him.
Do you think I want to marry that disgusting pig? But my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open. We have to get rid of him. I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason. Lord Whitehill's made up his mind, and so have I.
It's time someone brought Griff down.
We were hoping you'd say that.
Uy, que se ha traído un mini ejército o algo. Bien hecho. Sí, señor.
You brought your men.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours, if you'll help us take down Griff.
Ahora mismo, vamos para allá.
The whole guard?
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
This could help both of us.
I have to decide what's best for my house.
No me da opción.
I know
Vámonos.
I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way. Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I would be happy to.
Thank you, Roderick.
Griff won't even see it coming. My men are yours to command.
Thank you, Arthur.
Could you give us a moment? You don't know how much this means to me. I'm sorry I couldn't marry you before. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
I'd like that very much, Elena.
Then you know where to find me.
Bésala, coño. Un puto hombre ahí. Vamos, con 2 cojones. Y ahora métele mano. Métele mano. Es que es demasiado bueno el Rodríguez. Bueno, por lo menos lo vamos a poder liar ahí. Que eso sí que me hubiese jodido. Lo de que se arrodillase alguna mierda de esas. ¿Y esto qué habrá pasado aquí? Porque le di a no quemar la carta. A ver qué coño ha pasado.
Tommen's not ready. He's too soft. Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie Tyrell will be there today.
You mean Queen Marjorie? She was married to Joffrey.
For all of 1 hour.
Marry his brother too. Not to mention Cersei and Jaime.
Shh. The Lannisters have spies everywhere.
Estos dos, la que llevan aquí liada.
What is it, Tom?
Remember that warning you'd heard from Roderick?
About Whitehill's contact. Did you find anything?
Only whispers. But your brother's right. Lord Whitehill. Lord Whitehill is sending a great deal of gold to someone here in King's Landing. He's definitely up to something. Something big. But I don't know what.
Well done, Tom. Did you hear anything else?
Lord Whitehill is surprisingly secretive. The only people I'm even certain he deals with are those ironwood merchants. They'll both be at the feast after Tommen's coronation today. Maybe you can learn something.
I can't go. She's not exactly happy with me right now. I've been uninvited.
Couldn't Sarah help? Ask her to get you in. She'd do it, right? Don't handmaidens look out for each other?
I think I can convince her. I know things about her that she wouldn't.
Ay, que es una
Time to
flower
apply a
power.
little pressure then.
It's nearly time.
Just be careful, Lady Mira. King's Landing seems to have it in for you.
A ver. A ver a este, ¿lo ejecutan o qué?
Yeah, what are you doing out here? There's leftover honey cake in the kitchens.
Have to guard this one. Locked him up in the old storeroom until morning.
That the one who killed Brit? He's not going anywhere. Come on. He'll be back before anyone notices.
All right. Maybe just a quick bite. He's likely to freeze to death out here anyway.
A ver si encontramos algo para salir de aquí.
Onions and crab apples. At least I won't
Atrás
starve
hay
to
como una
death.
porra o algo. ¿Qué es eso?
If I ever
Cuchillo.
find a way out of here.
Cógelo, gilipollas, ¿no lo has visto? No, la puta.
It might be useful. Don't know what I expected. Oh, I'm not getting out that way.
¿Cómo que no? Mete la cabeza, verás.
No one out there.
Garrett!
Coño, nuestro amigo salvaje.
What are you doing here?
I heard him talking. You're to be executed in the morning.
What about Finn? He told them.
Nobody believes him, or don't want to. They think he's covering for you. Some are even saying he helped you do it.
I have to get out of here.
That's why I came. I want to help.
You'd be executed too. Why would you want to help me?
You had my back with Finn.
He would have killed me over that knife. I figured it was about time I returned the favor. So I'm getting you out of here. I don't want to hear any complaining. All right.
I owe you for this. If we make it out alive...
Well, now that you mention it...
What?
I want to go with you, Garrett. To the North Grove.
Venga. Vamos.
You know I can't stay here. I'm leaving Castle Black.
Vamos juntitos, coño.
But I'd rather not go it alone. So if you're going north, I'm coming with you.
O sea, además, con este se conocerá un poco.
Well, I'm not going anywhere unless I can get out of this bloody storeroom first.
I can try and pick the lock, but I'm not sure it will work. Garrett, what are you doing?
Getting out of here.
I can see it. It's coming loose.
I'm gonna try to push it out. You pull, all right?
I hope no one heard that. Hey, can you fit through?
I think.
Por ahí va a pasar. Joder, con la puerta. Venga, tenemos que irnos de aquí y a tomar por culo. Oh, oh. Uy. Vamos.
Oh shit! Aren't you two idiots lucky I'm not Frostfinger? Thought you were being sly, eh? I figured you'd try something like this.
It worked, didn't it?
Finn, it's not safe to be seen with us.
Then good thing I brought this. Now, let's go.
You're not coming with us, Finn.
What are you on about? Frostfinger already thinks I'm helping you. What do you think he's gonna do when he hears you've run off with Potato Fucker over here? I'd rather take my chances with you. And I'm good in a fight. You know that.
Yeah, good at starting them anyway.
You'll need another blade at your side.
Having another ranger along couldn't hurt.
Till he stabs you in the back.
We'll talk later. Move.
Se viene con nosotros. Al fin y al cabo es buen tío. Bueno, pues vámonos a la Arboleda Norte. Tengo ganas de ver esa zona, macho, a ver cómo es. Tanto que hablan.
There's no turning back now. We're deserters for sure. We're breaking our vows.
I've taken plenty of oaths. Broken plenty too. Words don't mean shit.
There'll be a price on our heads.
My family back home is counting on me to put things right. And I mean to do it. Vows aren't going to stop me.
Van a por ellos.
They know we're gone now.
Then how fast can you run?
Bueno. Puede estar muy guapo. Uy, a mí se puede liar, gorda, gordísima se puede liar aquí. Mira, 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 gente, con el ejército. Vamos a dejarlo aquí. Vamos a dejarlo aquí porque aquí se va a liar parda y no sé cuánto tiempo va a llevar esto que vamos a ver. Bueno, chicos, espero que os haya gustado. Ya sé que bueno, que no es lo mismo. El primer cabreado soy yo, que estoy bastante mosqueado, la verdad, con esta mierda. Pero es lo que hay. De momento lo vamos a dejar aquí. Nos vamos a tragar las decisiones como el juego les haga a los cojones, porque no sé por qué no van las mías. No sé a qué se debe, sea un bug, si no, si lo puedo solucionar, si no, no tengo ni idea. Pero lo que no voy a hacer es dejar la serie, o sea, vamos a seguir jugándola y vamos a seguir viéndola, la terminaremos en cuanto podamos y ya está. Si no son con mis decisiones, pues con las decisiones que decida el juego, ¿qué queréis que le haga yo? Es que otra cosa no puedo hacer, yo es que no sé por qué pasa eso, lo digo de verdad, no tengo ni puta idea. Y nada más, nos vemos en el siguiente episodio mañana, hasta pronto, chao.